from movies to books, or from books to movies, and then reiterations and remakes of movies, we've seen quite a few movies in our years, I'm sure. But probably the one that most shocks me as a movie that started out as a book, became a movie, and then became a sequel, or more of a remake than a sequel. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, is probably the one movie I don't think I would have expected. And the reason why is Jumanji was a unique idea when it was a book. I haven't read the book personally, but I've seen the movie, and I know those aren't the same thing a lot of the time, because movies tend to take liberties and tend to make their own a lot of the time. Thank you, Hollywood, he says sarcastically. Jumanji somehow found a way into my childhood and teenagehood, and it was a pretty interesting idea the first time I saw it. It amazed me exactly what the story was like, as far as introducing the game and introducing all the magic and extra dimensional theories in it. I mean, it didn't have much science, but it did have a scientific feel to it. And this latest iteration, or this new iteration of Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, I am not advertising, mind you, this is a review, I expected some funny, but I expected more action considering it's Jumanji. I expected a little bit more action and world building. And this movie built up a huge world, as a matter of fact. Some of it didn't look all that real, some of it didn't look all that well made. The scenes were brilliantly set up somewhat. And by scenes, I don't mean like talk. I mean the scenes themselves. If you look at most of the background and some of the props that were made, they look pretty freaking good. As far as most setups would go. Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan were it's not a combination of casts that I would expect for a movie like Jumanji. Kevin Hart is pretty hilarious when he needs to be, especially when Fridge has lost the top 2 feet. I'm not doing that. I don't know if that's gonna be a copyright strike, so I'm not even gonna do that. He's pretty funny when he needs to be. Karen Gillan, I don't think I've seen any movies with her in them. She might have been in the remake of Carrie, but I haven't watched the movie yet. I plan to do a review of that sometime in October. So that's a bit of a ways away. So I can watch it and prepare this review. But this is a critique and a review because I just bought Jumanji and I just had to watch it because I've been curious about it for as long as I can, since I first saw the trailer for it. I'm putting on my glasses because this is really hard to see, and I'm gonna turn that off. And now I have no lighting, so fudge that. Okay, turn that back on. Come on, turn back on. All right. Jumanji is quite a world builder, a bit. I don't know if I want to say. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say. it's got its moments where it's funny. It's got its moments where it's action packed, but it does have its moments where it's like, the fudge that I just watched. The fudge that I just watched just now. And it's not that it's a bad movie. I found some things funny. Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson were pretty funny together in that they were able to bounce off each other pretty well. The jokes were somewhat well scripted. The scenes with the squirrels and that surprise hippo out of the water, that was pretty damn something. The movie didn't keep true to a lot of the trailers, but it did do well in some regards. Like the part where Kevin Hart blew up after eating the cake, that was pretty true to the trailer. I will admit, that was pretty true to the trailer. I keep on taking my glasses off because I need better setups. The Kevin Hart blowing up scene, that was well done in a sense. He just imploded after eating cake. By the way, cake being wicked. Is he diabetic? Is he diabetic or something? I don't know now. That scene where John Cena slapped or pushed Kevin Hart into a rock, that was not completely true to the trailer, but I will admit, it was pretty funny. It was somewhat funny. Nick Jonas being put in this movie, I didn't quite expect that. I would expect him to be in more of a comedic high school musical vibe like he was in Camp Rock. What really can I say? In my personal opinion, it was good in the sense that it wasn't terrible. It had its funny moments, but some of them felt forced. Like, here, take this puppy, I'm leaving. Yeah, like, kind of like that. Or, well, that's actually the only thing that I can really say. Because they were quite... I'm going to tell you a scene that happened in the movie. If you haven't seen the movie yet, pause this video. Don't finish this video. Watch the movie first, and then listen to me ramble on about this. There's a scene where Bethany, in the avatar body of Jack Black, a.k.a. Sheldon, whatever, the paleontologist, science guy, asks if Kevin Hart will help him take a leak. That in itself is somewhat funny until they continuously start talking about their wingers. And I say wingers because I'm trying to be a little bit more sensitive to YouTube and their new whatever. I don't want to say the word because of that. And the scene where Jack Black and Nick hug, oh my gosh, these things are crazy. That drew the line. That drew the line. No, actually, what drew the line was the fact that Jack Black looked down and said, "Goodbye, buddy." Okay, the first time when they mentioned it should have been the one that drew the line. But no, it's the fact that she/he looked down and said goodbye to it that crossed the line. They didn't mention it anymore after that, but still, why? Why? Why do there need to be innuendos like that in a movie nowadays? I'm fine with it being in Deadpool. honestly, when it comes to Deadpool, I'm fine with it because, in all fairness, it's somewhat funny, and it's just Deadpool. It's how he's always been in the comics, in different iterations. It's always him. It's always the way he is with those type of innuendos. But Jack Black, I feel like, did better in Goosebumps, and was a lot funnier than he was in this, because it, that constant innuendo, I just need to keep, I feel the need to keep talking about it because it was just so inappropriate. It was just so, like, writers, what the fudge is wrong with you? What the fudge is wrong with you? That aside, the rest of the movie was pretty good. The adventure was entertaining. The morals of the story were not hard to grasp. You grasp it pretty well. If you're able to get emotional at this, I'm sorry, I'm like on no sleep right now. If you're into an easy to grasp moral, it's fine. If you're not, whatever, you might just watch it for the humor, for the cool scenes. It does bring up, this movie and the way it operates might be an interesting way to bring up a conversation, to be honest, about life and death and all that. It might be an interesting way to start a conversation. I might try that and let you guys know like how it goes, because I'm not gonna lie, that would be an interesting way to start off a conversation, I think. Excuse me, old chap, but do you happen to... What are your feelings about life and death? Well, that's an odd way to ask me a question. What brought this up? I was watching Jumanji, and they almost died because each one of them only had one life left. And you only live one life. So what is your preference on life and death? That's an odd way to bring up a conversation, but rather interesting, so I'll indulge you. If it's anything like that, more power to you. I appreciate it. I can't go scene by scene with this because it's only been out for a few months, and I'd rather it go quite a bit longer. Like maybe I'll do a full review some other time, but right now it's just a critique, little insight on what I thought. Alright, if you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment down below on what movie I should review or what I should do next as far as anything else. Random topics, I want to try to bring that back. So if any one of you has a random topic, please leave one in the comment section. My buddy Austin, he has some videos lined up soon enough. So I'm going to watch his videos. I'm going to watch them, and I'm expecting something good. I'm expecting something good from that mother shitter. Probably better than what I'm doing, but okay, this video is going too long. Alright, comment, like, subscribe if you like the video. If not, it's just a good way. It's just really nice to see that you guys are helping me build this community and be a part of the Lyster-Bradley nation. Oh, that felt empowering. I might actually call it that. No one steal it. That's patent pending. As always, Crystal Lyster-Bradley here, signing out. Good day, good night, good fortune to you all. Bye-bye.